My name is Nick Fleet. I'm a teacher at Ysgol John Bright. I'm head of physical education, so I run the faculty, but I now have responsibility for helping with teaching and learning and the spread of Google throughout the school. When we first made contact with Dataspire, there was a lack of confidence in IT and a lack of confidence in the wireless system that existed. We had 2 full-time IT managers and some technical support. Teachers had desktop PCs and we used Microsoft Office for all of our work. We had SIMs, and so for the majority of staff all they did was take a register and use probably Office for documents and PowerPoint for displays. The challenges for us was that we were really only using IT as a presentation mode. It's what we've started to move towards now, and with the help of Dataspire, is moving to a more paperless system. There's been a huge cost saving in school just simply on the amount that we're not now printing that we were before. It was very much that you were lecturing still to students, and I think we're in a situation now which we wouldn't have predicted then, where Google has allowed us to support learning in the classroom, to make it more individualised and to support students in a way which you can't do when you're presenting from the front. There wasn't a lot of staff confidence in what we had, then the expectation was quite low, and people felt that they were going to continue almost whatever. So our baseline was that they were able to do at least what they'd done before. By having a managed service, it meant that somebody could remotely get into our system and make the changes that were necessary. So they came in and they did an audit of where the hotspots were, where the Wi-Fi was dropping off, and suggested changes to the infrastructure. Adoption happened over a summer, so we arrived back into school and were ready to operate. The infrastructure had to be ready, and I suspect that there was a lot of hard work from Dataspire in order to do that, but that happened over a summer, so it didn't interrupt the school day or its operation at all. So there became a big launch in September, and we had to train staff how to use their new Chromebooks that were going to be their own to move wherever they wanted to go. Very soon after that, we audited all staff, and Dataspire coordinated that for us and divided staff up into groups based around their knowledge of IT and how they felt they were going to use the IT capability in the classroom. With that, they then did further training. And I like the fact that I can come to school with no textbooks, that I can access at home the same information that I could access at school, that students have access to me if they want to ask a question when they're not actually the students that I'm seeing on that particular day. What Dataspire offered us was a partnership. They seemed to understand that we had staff that felt quite vulnerable with regard to IT, and we needed to be helped through that transition. And it was a huge thing for us. We invested a huge amount of time in making the change, and Dataspire helped us with that. And ultimately, they've kept with us the whole way through. So where we've wanted a change in the sort of training that was being delivered, they've managed to find somebody who can do that. So they listened to what we wanted at the beginning, and then have guided us since then in where we are now. And we're on part of a journey, and they're with us to help to support that, and I hope will continue to support us as we move forwards.